Major key alert. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys. I got them keys.
Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Loddy's Locks. Let's get started. First lock, Indiana Pacers +3 at home against the Boston. You know why this is a lock? Because you know the Pacers are looking forward to this game. You know how you know? This is how you know. Down 15 after the first quarter against the god-awful Chicago Bulls. The same Chicago Bulls that gave up 92 points in the first half the other day. Pacers were looking past the Bulls towards a home matchup with another top contender in the East, the Boston Celtics. Let's take a look at the Boston Celtics so far this season. Split the first two games, then you barely beat the Knicks. But the game was in New York. The Knicks look like they will be a competitive team this season, although not a playoff team. Then you lose on the road to the Magic, and that was a wake-up call for the Celtics. Huge come-from-behind victory on the road against Oklahoma City Thunder. They ride that momentum into Detroit for a victory, but then the next game at home against the same Detroit Pistons, they barely win. Go on the road, barely beat the Milwaukee Bucks. All of these games, including the Thunder game, were a couple missed shots away from being losses for the Celtics. The fact is, they haven't figured out how to properly integrate Hayward and Irving while still getting production from the guys that started in place of them on their way to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. And I'm talking about Terry Rozier and Jaylen Brown. For starters, Gordon Hayward has struggled this season, scoring just 11 points per game, 2 assists, 5 rebounds on 43% shooting from the field. While Kyrie Irving has played well, Terry Rozier's numbers are down. 4 points less per game this season, but he's scoring 8 points less per game than when he was starting for the Boston Celtics during the 2018 NBA playoffs. But he's scoring 8 points less than what he was scoring when he was starting for the Boston Celtics during the playoffs last season. So the Celtics record doesn't reflect the chemistry issues this team clearly has. And it's going to be difficult for them to go into Indiana and win against a Pacers team we can assume are looking forward to this game based on their poor performance last night. Lock number 1, Indiana Pacers +3 at home against the Boston Celtics. Lock number 2, New Orleans Pelicans +3.5 in San Antonio. I'll keep this short because Anthony Davis is currently listed as questionable, but if he plays, take the Pelicans +3.5. The Pelicans are better than the Spurs, and the odds makers agree with me. That's why the Spurs are only favored by 3.5 at home. Lock number 2 and final lock of the day, New Orleans Pelicans +3.5 in San Antonio. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Good luck if you're placing any bets tonight, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow.
Major key alert. I got them keys.